press conference was ongoing, there was breaking news in the saga of George Santos. So the feds arresting the Republican congressman on more than a dozen criminal charges just moments ago. They took him into custody ahead of an expected court appearance today at 1 p.m. Alexis McAdams live in Central Islip, New York with the latest. Hi, Alexis.
Hi, Dana. Good morning. Yeah, a lot to unpack here. This morning, Congressman George Santos was arrested, and he's inside of that courthouse here behind me in New York. This comes after he lied about pretty much every single thing in his past and now is facing serious charges related to his campaign finances. So let's get into it here. We can tell you Congressman Santos has now been charged with fraud, money laundering, theft of public funds, and making false statements. In this 13-count indictment, Dana, that was just unsealed this morning, prosecutors say Santos used political contributions to line his pockets, illegally applied for unemployment benefits during the height of the pandemic, and lied to the House of Representatives, just to name a few things. Although calls for his resignation continue to grow, Santos has said he will run for re-election. Here's what he told Fox Business News in March.
It's not the first time that somebody's told me I don't belong and shut up and sit in the back of the room, and I refuse to do that.
Yesterday, Capitol Police spotted inside of his office there in Washington, D.C. The FBI and the DOJ have been investigating Santos for some time now. Santos represents Long Island and part of the Bronx. New York Democratic Congressman Dan Goldman says Santos lied to voters and doesn't belong in Congress.
As a prosecutor for 10 years, I look at his campaign finance disclosures, and I certainly would have investigated that because there were glaring red lights.
But Republican House Leader Kevin McCarthy has said he's withholding his judgment, Dana, and won't urge Santos to resign here until he sees more of this investigation and what plays out in that courtroom here behind me. If convicted, though, of these charges, Santos faces a max penalty of 20 years in prison for those top counts. He's set to be here around 1 o'clock. We'll see if he talks to the media. Dana.
All right, Alexis McAdams out there in Long Island. Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.